Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. I'm Chris, this is my channel. On this channel I like to drink craft beer, I like to review craft beer, and I don't like to pay a whole lot of money to do so. So the beers that I review on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range, and such is the case with today's selection. I paid $1.99 for this 12-ounce can of Coronado Brewing Company's Guava Islander Tropical IPA, described here as described here. Tropical fruit means tropical vibes in the guavinated version of our Islander IPA, brewed with classic West Coast combo of Centennial, Chinook, and Columbus hops. This beer gets the tropical treatment with a hefty dose of fresh guava puree. The result is surprisingly smooth, unfiltered IPA, bursting with tropical goodness that's sure to put you in the island state of mind. What I like in particular about this beer is right here at the top, right up here. Now the glare is too great. There we go. Now we can see it. 7.0 ABV, 165 IBUs. Typically, American IPAs come in between 5.5 and 7.5 on the ABV. At 7.0, it's towards the higher scale. And IBU count usually comes in between 40 and 70 for an American IPA. At 65, they're sort of at the higher end too. But I love that they not only put the ABV right here, but if you turn to the side, also right there on the side, another ABV. Very important to put it on there. Big sticking point for me when a brewer doesn't put ABV on there. It's irresponsible. Okay, so that aside, just a quick note. I know I say this every time. I'm getting tired of hearing myself say it, so I know you must be getting sick of hearing it. But I am sincerely going to try my best to, well, in the coming days, in October and November, I'm really trying here, gang, really trying to find some affordable beers that are not IPAs. Right now, if you want to find a beer that's $1.99 or $1.79, there's like a 75% chance, at least, that it's going to be an IPA. So I'm going to be spending a couple more cents than normal. Normally, I like to try and do $1.99 with the occasional $2.29 or $2.49 beers. But if I'm going to venture out of IPAs and I'm going to start reviewing anything besides IPAs, I mean, I got to tell you, if you look at the past several reviews, you'll notice it's IPA, something else, IPA, something else. So anyway, I'm doing my best, and and I don't want to bore you anymore with that, but suffice to say, I'm going to do my damnedest this time when I go and pick up more beers to review to find some non-IPA beers, as many as I possibly can. Going to have as few IPAs in the coming months as possible. So, quick notes about this beer. Don't have a brewed on or date or best by date, so I don't have anything to give you in respect to that. Quick notes about the reviewing community. Why did I say brewing? The reviewing community. 10 of my friends on Untappd have given this a cumulative score of 3.63. So far, 20,000 of us have ranked it on Untappd, giving it a cumulative score of 3.68. Beer Advocate has had 113 rankings, giving it a cumulative score of 3.79, which on their scale is a very good ranking. So there you have it. Going to be using my Tenaya Creek IPA glass when I show this to you, when I tell you the ins and outs of this. Go into Tenaya Creek on a Tuesday night, slap down $6 on the counter. You're going to get a glass just like this. It's going to be full of house beer. Go back up to the counter, slap down another $5. You're going to get $5 refills all night long. Take the glass home with you. Wash it. Bring it back next Tuesday. You're going to continue to get $5 refills for as long as the glass stands. So there you have it. Can't beat that deal with the stick. And besides that, Tenaya Creek is some of the best beer in Las Vegas. Check out the Creek Geeks on Facebook and the Creek Geeks LV. This got in the back of the fridge, and I'm afraid it got a little foamy. So I'm currently holding this out over the plants because, yes, this foamed up quite a bit on me. So, all right. Let's see if we can get this pouring without a major foam disaster here. Okay. That's pretty good for now. I can already smell the guava. I mean, it's amazing. It's so much guava smell coming at me right now. And I haven't even done a beard wipe. Highly, heavily carbonated. And I think that might have been, well, somewhere along the way, I'm pretty sure I dropped this can, but it was like, over a week ago. but that it still managed to retain all of that, and it sat in the back of the fridge and got really cold, and now it's super foamy. What you are seeing is, oh my god, it's 3 shades darker than the actual color of the beer. This is one of those times when the camera is definitely not coming through with the color, so you're seeing a considerably darker beer than is actually been poured here. Lots and lots of carbonation. I don't know if, nah, it's not coming through because it's too dark. Okay, so I'm going to give this a quick beard wipe, see if I can come across anything besides the guava. Nope, no, I sure didn't. That's all I smelled was guava. So I'm going to stick my schnoz in, see what else I can come up with. Okay, there's the hop profile. Mostly guava, I gotta say, but behind that, just behind that is the hop profile waiting to be noticed in the bouquet. I'm going to go ahead and get to drinking and stop yapping. Cheers. Okay, I'm going to describe that as a medium-high mouthfeel, kind of spiky. Slight alcohol burn, not much of one. I mean, 7.0 is on the higher scale for an IPA, so that's not all that surprising. What I'm kind of surprised by is that the guava seems to only appear on the nose, but not the tongue. I'm not really tasting much guava. You know, for all that guava in the aroma, the flavor isn't producing much of it at all. In fact, it's, well, I don't know. I'm getting basically just an IPA, and not a particularly good one at that. Um, hmm. So, well, guys, I don't know what to tell you here. It tastes like an IPA. It's got a sort of tartness to it. I was expecting more sweetness from the guava. Um, Not impressed with this beer, not at all. In fact, I'm only going to give it a 3.25. It would have gotten, it would only get a 3.0, but because it came in a can, it's going to get that extra quarter point that I always give a canned beer. But this is, I'm not impressed with this beer at all. Um, and maybe, I don't know, maybe that dropping it like I did, it did more damage than I realized. Maybe having it in the back of the fridge did more damage than I realized, but I don't know. This is so-so at best. I think 3.25 is being well, it's not being very generous, but I think it's being true to it. Even as it's had a chance to get the air to hit it and nucleate, I'm still just getting a spiky mouthfeel with not really much in the way of a flavor. Like I said, other than a slight tartness. Um, I was expecting a much sweeter beer than that, but as you know, as someone who doesn't normally go for sweet beers, I'm kind of not disappointed that it's sweet, and at the same time, I am, because that's what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be guava, and I'm seeing a lot of sediment down here at the bottom. Um, well, anyway, there you have it, guys. It's a so-so beer. It's a $1.99, and I've had better beers from Coronado. So, guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer, and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.